Shalom Akim. Akim. You know. Alright, Shalom. We want to start off by saying all praise and honor goes to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakwadash. And like you share it also, Yahushua. We want to say double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone. And salutations, I can push this word, see, I'm still full elect, Shalom. The title of this lesson is going to be Burn, Babylon, Burn, that's basically what it is. And that's the time we're in, so it seems it's fitting. Wow. It's very fitting. So if you have any, if you got, we can start with that.
All right. I got Revelation 9 and verse 15. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
So you gonna say that?
Kind. The four angels, the four archangels, they were they holding back the destruction until the Most High gives them the okay. So it says right here, the four angels which were loose, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. Third part of men is Esau, the sons of wicked. All right. So that's the third part of men, and that judgment is thermonuclear destruction, and because it's going to say right here, Slak, I'm gonna get that right. It jumped. Hold on, just give me a second.
Yeah. No,
all right.
Yeah, that will help.
So I'm gonna get it again. Hold up. All right, and it says, and the four angels was loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month for to slay the third part of men. So it's a set time that the destruction of the so-called white man, he's going to be destroyed when those angels are loose. Because they're holding back the winds right now for the elect, until the elect is sealed. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. The army of the horsemen, those are warheads, nuclear warheads. And the number of them, that's 200 million warheads, nuclear warheads, all right? And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, because they like an invading army. They're the Lord's army, those nuclear warheads. And thus, I saw the horses in the vision, and the horse, it represents power, all right?
Now, it's a time, like you said earlier, it's a time that's set. I got precept for you. Like you said, the elect got to be sealed, and also what these prophecies have to come to pass. So now we measure the times diligently, and now we're at the end where these scriptures are beginning to, these prophecies are beginning to speak. So this is on Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." All right? Got it?
Got it? You can read that for me again, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined."
Yeah, the days, whose days? The so-called white man days are determined. It's a bounds, it's a ceiling that of his power that he could reach. And he's not going to go beyond that.
Right. The number of his months are with thee.
It's with the Most High, the number. He has a set time to rule. And he can't go beyond that. That's why this man is trying to speed things up. You got it.
It says, "Thou has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
Yeah, it's not. So he's not. His new world order is not gonna. He's not gonna get it the way he wanted. As soon as he about to fill his belly, that's when the Lord is gonna disrupt his plans. The Most High is gonna disrupt his plans. He's gonna send Yahushua.
Right. So you look up bounds in the Hebrew. It's Hakwa. Strong's H2706.
Hakwa.
And it says Hakwa. Yeah. I believe. And it says an appointed time, space, quantity.
Yeah, so it's a measurement. I'm sorry, you see quantity. It's a measurement, it's a certain measure, it's a limit. It is a limit to how far he can go. Sorry for cutting you off.
It says labor or usage.
All right, so there's a set time for him. All right, and we measuring the times looking at prophecies, cause we already know, Lord willing, like after he issued that MOTB, I mean it's it for him, you know.
Yeah. And on the point I said labor or usage, because ultimately Esau's a tool for the Most High. He's a whipping stick. All right. So now your time is up. What do you do when the job is done? You get let go.
Yeah.
You know.
Your walking papers.
Your walking papers. So the Lord's going to give you the walking papers, which is going to come by way of fire.
Mm-hmm.
That was in that precept.
A couple of precepts.
Okay, you can bring something out.
Ready?
Yep.
The first one is Revelations 18, verse 2. And he cried with a mighty and with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
So now this is going into the future. Babylon the Great is fallen. Babylon the Great is America. All right. And who's running Babylon the Great? So-called white man. So this place it's saying it's falling. So it's destroyed from thermonuclear destruction and concentrated fire from the Lord. All right.
It says, and he cried with a mighty voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and become the habitations of devils.
Desert creatures and all them spirits that's gonna be their home here in America in this desert. All right. All evil spirits and them desert creatures are gonna be here.
Yeah, because America, aka Babylon, is going to be totally destroyed, wiped out off the map. It's going to turn into a desert because of the way so much fire is going to hit this place. So much nuclear missiles that nothing's going to be left. So it's going to be a desert for only desert creatures to inhabit.
Yeah.
So, become habitation of devils.
Uh-huh.
I said, and the whole of every false spirit,
See?
and cage and unclean hated birds, hateful birds.
Them desert creatures and them spirits, them wicked spirits are gonna be here in America. This is gonna be their dwelling in this desert that America gonna be turned into.
I see.
Try verse 3.
Lord, now.
Yeah, go to verse 3.
Verse 3. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
All the nations of the world have drunken the wine of philosophies, the democracy, the capitalism that America promotes. America promotes you could do whatever you want to do. You could obtain unmeasurable wealth. This is what's promoted throughout the earth. All right, and so the people's mind is polluted because you can come here, it's a playground for you to do whatever you want. You can commit spiritual and physical adultery here with no consequences.
Yeah. And
You're protected by Esau's law. I'm sorry.
And they follow the customs of America. You know,
Yes.
a lot of these different countries, they don't celebrate these holidays, so-called holidays and whatnot. But now the thing is, it comes to America, now it's a bunch of folly, and they can dress how they want to dress and talk how they want to talk, be homosexuals, you know, and there'll be no consequences for it. So these nations drunk of that wine in that way, and also by the like I said, the democracy, all right, and the laws and whatnot. And now they come to find out America done turned their country upside down.
For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication.
And don't forget that funny money system that's in the trade agreements that done messed up these people.
Yeah.
They done drunk the wine. They done been intoxicated.
A lot of these nations are going bankrupt behind America.
For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of the fornications, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, all the elite of the earth, the lesser luminaries, because every nation has their own elite. All right, they done got drunk and then followed America's way, Babylon's way. They done messed their people up,
It says,
their country up. All right.
it says, to have committed fornication with her and her merchants.
Cause America gets in bed with everyone. America, you got a term in business called getting in bed with each other. America done got in bed with all these nations, man. And followed ancient Babylon ways and these other nations' ways. Cause so you got all of these nations to bring their customs here, and America promotes its customs on the other nations. Is witchcraft and adultery.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich.
Yeah, America, because America is a consuming nation. It was once a producing nation during the Industrial Revolution times, but now it's a consuming nation. So everyone sells their goods here. This is like everyone sell their goods to America. All right?
It says, and waxed rich.
And the nations got rich for coming over here. And with this funny money system, they could have been a bum where they was, and they come over here and gain so-called wealth.
Yeah, because they would get credit. They get that easy credit, which if you were an Israelite, a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Native American, and lived in America, and if you try to apply for loans or anything like that, they'll deny you. That's why you don't see any mom and pop shops, or if you do see it, they don't succeed, don't last long. But then here it is, you got the Chinese, and they're thriving. You got the East Indians, they're thriving, right? The Hamites, Africans, and they're thriving. But here it is, you try to open up your shop, and it's like they cut you off at every angle.
Yeah. All right.
Waxed rich to abundance and her delicacies.
That's right. So they done got wealthy over this place, and that credit system, you know, that they grant to these other nations. All right. They grant to these other nations. They come over here, they can become an overnight success. Overnight.
That was it. All right. Yeah, you get back what you got. Or that was it on that.
That was it and on that, I believe. So, yeah.
All right. So this is to Babylon. This is Isaiah. It's a lot.
Oh yeah. After you, I could continue. After Salak, it was a little bit more.
All right, finish it.
All right. And I heard the number of them and thus I saw the horses in a vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone.
And that's talking about, this is future prophecy, but near future. All right, this is like right around the corner. This is going into World War III, and it ending by by way of thermonuclear missiles. All right, that's describing right there. The breastplate of what? What is that again?
Oh, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone.
Right, those nuclear missiles. Right, 200 million, and it's going to be pelted upon America, aka Babylon, and that's how this place is going to burn. Now you know it's talking about America, which is what spiritual Babylon or modern day Babylon, because Babylon did not go out by fire. Babylon didn't even go out by war. Okay, so it's not talking about ancient Babylon. It's talking about if you have to use, you know, if you have to extrapolate off the spirits on you to see it, you understand this Babylon is talking about this kingdom today, America, which America is Babylon, because the word Babylon is from the Hebrew Babel, which means where you get the word confusion from, and it's nothing but confusion in America.
And can I ask you a question? In the ancient world, Babylon now, that's in Iraq, right? And you got people dwelling there. It says the Babylon the Great, this place Babylon, is not going to be anyone dwelling there no more. No mankind is not going to dwell there no more.
Right. So this never happened yet.
Yeah.
All right. Meaning what? Meaning Yahweh Shai never came here yet. There was no second coming. There was no deliverance. But it's going to happen, and you seen the progress. That's why these nations are beginning to switch sides in America. They're forming alliance with the BRICS nations, man. And those nations are going to start pelting this place with missiles.
All right. And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
Right, because in the head of the missiles, that's where you had the warheads. So that's where a lion's power is in its head, its teeth. So just like that, those missiles' power is in their heads. Right?
And out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone. Right, so
that's the warheads, yeah.
So I guess after 2 more verses I drop it. But by these.
Okay, you drop it now if you want. You want to drop it now? Alright. So you got it now.
Psalms 137 verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee.
The daughter of Babylon. Okay, so Babylon there's a time Babylon was in rulership, you know, but now we're at the time of that last rulership, which America basically took on the customs of all the prior rulerships, man. You know, so America is also spiritual Babylon, you know, spiritual Rome, spiritual Medo Persians, spiritual Greeks, because they took on those customs. Right, so America did a lot of wickedness.
It says, what's up on the top again? Psalms 137 verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as dogs reward our servants.
Right, happy shall thou be rewarded thee, and we're gonna be happy. You know, the elect, the amount they're sighing and crying, the 144,000, right, and then the rest of the elect, the helpers, the women and child, they're gonna be happy because wow, we don't get to reward. It's private. Slovakia. Slovakia. How the hell you do that? How the hell you fix that shit? Share, mute, micro. I don't know how to fix that, bro. I'm going to have to let it rock out and then change it later.
And then just let it upload and take the private off. That happened to me before.
Yeah. Alright, man, whatever, man. The water, Rob. You probably saw it burn, Babylon burn. That was inside? Oh, okay. Okay, cunt, the water, brother.
Alright.
So anyways, continue.
Alright, this is Isaiah 30.
You still reading that.
Okay.
Happy shall he be, I take it and dash it, the little ones against the stone.
Yeah, so you're gonna be happy to take revenge. You know, starting with Yahweh Shai, of course, man. We're not doing anything. Alright? We're waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to lead and the rest of the angels to lead the war on Esau and his angels, which is those fighter jets. Alright? And if the Lord, you know, gonna have some men gonna have spiritual powers to get involved in the action. But really in the kingdom, that's when we really gonna get our hands on Esau the way we want to. Alright? So but you're gonna be happy to see the fall of Esau, man. Just like how the apostles always say, they was happy to see 9/11 because they thought we was out of here. Yeah. All right, anything with Esau getting a taste of the old medicine, we all for it. All right. If they want to shut down the government, then go ahead and shut it down. We all for it. Okay.
That's it.
That was it. So,
You wanted me to get 2nd Ezra 13? I remember you mentioning that.
I mean, what you got now?
I got Isaiah, I got that on deck, and I got Isaiah 34:4.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
This Isaiah, it's Isaiah 34:4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved.
Yeah, the host of heaven shall be dissolved. Yeah, that's right. The host of heaven. Go through a verse.
Okay, son. Verse 1.
Oh, sure.
Okay. This is Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Yeah, hear these words, hear these prophecies, and the earth is hearing. All right, by way of the apostles, bishops, and elders, and the brothers in like manner, pushing this word about the four corners of the world, right? But then also is being pushed up heavy by the internet, right?
The world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
The indignation is the righteous anger of the Lord's upon all these nations, because wow, these nations had a part in putting us into captivity. All right.
And his fury upon all their armies.
Upon all their armies. That's why these armies will be gathered into war and invade Jehoshaphat and also around the world. Because it's going to be a third world war, man. That's why it's going to be so many drafts. Right?
Yeah. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Yeah, man. Your military. Basically, when you see a guy in a military suit walking all proud, you know, with the jacket on, with the stripes, just know you look like a walking dead man.
Yeah.
You know, because the Lord basically is using the military as a judgment field. Right?
Yeah, and you know they're gonna institute that draft again, and what it's gonna go from it's gonna probably go all the way up to 45 years old. They're gonna have to up the age.
Yeah,
motherfuckers don't want to get in the want to be in the army.
Yeah. They're making laws right now to bring the draft back. Look at Ukraine. They run out of bodies, so now they're trying to get the people that fled Ukraine to come back to throw them into the war. Right?
Yeah. Isaiah 34:3. Their slain also shall be cast out. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Yes, when you got dead bodies and no one to bury them. That's gonna be one of the first jobs in the kingdom. You still gonna have to go out there and start burying bodies, man. Burying and burning or whatever. Right?
Yeah. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
And the mountain represents the government, right? So this mountain, mainly America, native to the EU, it's gonna be melted with their blood, right? Melted by way of fire.
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved.
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. All right, so this is Esau's heaven. This is his kingdom, and it's going to be dissolved. Like we going into Babylon burn. It's going to be dissolved by way of fire, because those nuclear missiles, when you research it, they have the power. It gets so hot that the surface of the ground could get as hot as the sun. You know, so this place is going to be literally melt.
Yeah, everything going to be at the same temperature of those thermonuclear the missiles that fire, like Amnuala mentioned in a video years ago, the hydrodynamic front, where everything all of it burns at the same temperature. And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Going into that mushroom cloud, right? That big explosion, right?
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. So now, Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
What What's that sword? The ultimate that sword is those nuclear missiles. They're going to bathe in heaven,
Yeah.
right? That heaven is talking about Esau's kingdom, all right? Like they say, a white man's heaven is a black man's hell, right? So the so-called white man is Esau, Edom, all right? And the so-called black man, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is our hell right now, but this is the elites. This is their kingdom. All right, but now their kingdom's going to be burnt up. Like we're reading it now.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Idumea, Edom, right?
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
And what's going to come down? Those nuclear missiles. All right, who the cursed people? You know, when you read the scriptures, the only people that's going to perish and never be brought back are the Edomites. Right? That's the only nation of people that's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, look what this verse says. Verse 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra.
So that sacrifice in Basra. Basra is code name for Edom. Or America mainly, right? And the goats and the rams is symbolizing you people, all right? In other words, America's gonna be like an altar, it's gonna be like a sacrifice, all right? And the Lord's gonna burn you up, like how you burn a sacrifice, you know?
In the great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
A great slaughter, all right? And we wait on that day, you know, cause why? Cause Lord will be beamed up in those chariots.
Yeah.
You know? Is it more than that?
That's it.
My piece of that now.
Come. You got it.
Isaiah 47, verse 1. I'm down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
You got it, bro.
Kind of, it said the dust meaning confusion. So these people gonna be in a state of confusion, starting with the so-called white man. Cause when you, like if you fighting and somebody kick dust in your face, it throws you off balance. You don't know what to do. All right? That's a confused state. And pretty soon that's how all these people gonna be, man. Everything's gonna get out of hand, out of the so-called white man's control, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be civil unrest because of the lack of work, lack of jobs, and people gonna be coming to Esau for answers, and you won't have none.
Yeah.
Right? Wait till you see chariots at hands length away. All right.
When knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the sun and the moon gonna be darkened. It's not gonna be any no answers. You got it.
There's come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
That's right. So-called white man here in America, it's a wrap, man. He's gonna be in a confused state and put in a low position. He's gonna be brought out of his power seat.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O
You have no
daughter-
throne. The Lord is taking your throne from you, your rulership. He gave you your blessing, and he's coming to take it back.
O daughter of the Chaldees.
The Chaldees. So those are the ancient warlocks, all right? And this place is Babylon the Great. It's spiritually Babylon.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
America gonna be thrown out of his seat of power, out of his rulership, all right? Because this place wasn't infiltrated by war as of yet.
Because take the millstone, grind meal.
So those missiles gonna be shot here in America. Thermonuclear missiles and warheads are gonna be shot here, and they're gonna detonate in the airspaces of America at the right altitude, and they're just gonna turn this place into a desert.
Take the millstones and a grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg.
Yeah, America's being exposed. To who? The men of the Lord, starting with the apostles, the bishops, the elders, and on down the ranks. Other brothers are bringing out this truth and sincerity.
Yeah.
Start. All right.
Stop you. It said take the mill, grind mill, make bare the locks, uncover the legs. So like a woman's being exposed, her nakedness. America's, you won't see America for their nakedness. All right. Now even for example, the biolabs that everybody's talking about China, because that's how that whole pandemic so-called started. Now they in Ukraine, and this is about happened a year ago too. They found out that they have biolabs in Ukraine, and guess who's running it? Americans. All right, so there you go, the devil being the hypocrite, talking shit about China. That's what Trump was saying, right? But now here y'all doing the same thing in Ukraine. You know, so that's this man being exposed for the devil he is. And if I may say one more thing, when it say grind mill, take the millstone and grind mill, that was something that was really a woman's duty. When she you know, when her time to do certain things, make bread or whatever, she'd take the millstone and she'd grind mill. You know, so that's Esau going into captivity. Alright?
Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the river, thy nakedness shall be
So
uncovered.
the river, the waters, the people is acknowledging all your wickedness and your lies. You being exposed. All right, your secrets are revealed.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Everyone knows like the so-called white man, he's the cause of everything that's going on. All his lies, man. He's being exposed on about a millisecond. the truth is viral and global. It's viral, man.
I will take vengeance, I will not meet thee as a man.
The Lord is going to take vengeance. He's not going to meet you as a man. He's coming in his full glory, full power.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts.
Our Redeemer. He's the one that's brought us back and redeemed us. Is going to bring us out of our captivity, starting with the elect, the nation of Israel. Our Lord, Yahushua.
The Lord of hosts is his name.
The Lord of armies is his name.
The Holy One of Israel. That's it.
The holy, the righteous, the true one of Israel. All right? And he's coming. He's going to be standing on the main fathership, man. He's going to be standing on the fathership, on top of it.
That's it.
And that's why Esau is scared. That's why they have their Space Force, their bullshit ass weapons out there out of space. All right?
Yeah. That was it. This is Revelations 15:2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire.
That sea of glass is the ozone. All right? That sea of glass is the ozone layer. All right? Mingle with fire. America gonna be it's gonna be a lake of fire because of those missiles and the Lord shooting fire on this place. But the elect and the angels, and the Lord, they're gonna be looking over in the chariots, looking over this place burning, America burning.
Yeah.
Now, see, a glass is the ozone layer, and when you look at the imagery, with NASA's footage or whatever, when they's doing, and then them people doing the space jumps, it really looks like a sea of glass.
Yeah. Hey, Second Peter talks about the third chapter talks about waters inside and waters outside.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and what's separating the two waters is like you said, the ozone layer, okay, or the outer atmosphere, and basically the water on the outside is talking about outer space or the outer heavens, and it's not in liquid form or in gas form. Same thing with the waters inside the ozone layer. We're breathing right now. This is like it's just in gas form, but then you have liquid water.
Yeah.
All right, so that water. So when it says the sea of glass, it's talking about the earth.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna look like it's on fire. It looks like it's gonna be on fire.
Yeah.
All right, so it looked like it said, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that gotten the victory over the beast.
Who got the victory over the beast? The elect of the nation of Israel. The elect of the nation of Israel, which is so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They got victory over the beast because they didn't sell out. The Lord put it on their spirit to not take the mark or worship the image of being Esau's ruler, his system.
So it says victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark.
Yeah, what is that mark? That chip.
MOTB.
Yeah, that mark is that chip, that implantable chip. All right.
Yeah. And it said over his system.
Over his system, and his image, his system. His system is a pit.
Yeah. And it says, and over the number of his name.
And over the number of his name, man, because his system is 666. That coding system is dealing with the mark. It's dealing with all commerce the tracking system.
Alright. It says, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High.
That's right. This truth, all right.
When it says, when it says stand on the sea of glass, meaning what? Meaning we're standing inside chariots. All right, because we got to live it up. You know, mainly in that fathership. I mean, Yahushua take us up in that fathership. Mean gather us from the four corners of the world. You know, this is what we're striving to be, part of the elect. So now to you know, escape that destruction. You know, so now we're gonna be watching it with Yahushua, watching and the angels, and watching. You know, we're gonna see everything. You know, and it says, verse 3, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power, almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. You know, the scriptures say we will be singing on our beds in the kingdom. That's in Psalm, I believe. Yeah. That's basically
Got anything tomorrow?
Alright.
You got it.
You got it.
Break it down. Zechariah 2:6. Ho ho, come forth, flee the land of the north. Say the Lord, say the Most High. Says, I have spread abroad the four winds in heaven, say the Lord.
not to go into that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the land of the north is America.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see what little us, like a little north, man. That's how we're supposed to be fleeing America. The Lord said He's going to deliver the elect from the land of the north, man. I have spread you abroad from the four winds of heaven, say the Lord.
For northeast, southwest.
Yeah.
Verse 7. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest in the daughter of Babylon. You got it.
There you go. And we deliver ourselves.
Yes, deliver thyself.
Yeah. Now that's about the elect. You know, by doing the works of the Heavenly Father. In order to be delivered, the scriptures say, make thy calling of election sure. And that's by doing the Heavenly Father works. You know?
Says, deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest in the daughter of Babylon.
That dwelleth in the daughter of Babylon. Now it's America. The bulk of the deliverance is going to take place in America. When this place is being destroyed by fire, you're going to have the elect being at the same time beamed up, all right, being delivered.
The last one right here, Zechariah 2:8. But thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory I have sent you unto the nations, which spoil you, for he touched the apple of my eye, of his eye.
Yeah. these nations, they did spoil us, man. We was brought into captivity under these nations, and they parasited off us, man. We basically we didn't have no industry, and they exploited us through labor, music, entertainment, all right, and the list goes on.
I'll read from the top again. For thus said the Lord of hosts, after the glory has he sent me unto the nations which spoil you.
Yeah, that's the Most High sent Yahweh Shah onto the nations, right?
For you have touched the apple of his eye.
The apple of his eye, and that's the nation of Israel, the Lord's chosen people. That's Deuteronomy 7:7. Go verse 9? Yeah.
For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, that they shall be spoiled to their servants, and ye shall know that I am the Lord of hosts that sent me.
There you go. All right, also gonna shake his hand. He didn't bring that judgment. What you got, Shimon?
I got
Wrap it up soon.
this Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
And when it said come out of her, it's talking about the deliverance. All right, the elect being delivered out of Babylon to be not partakers of her sins or her plagues. Why? Because Babylon, the main plague, the plagues will be that thermonuclear fire. All right, when it speaks about that, get that precept. Was that this is the plague? Your eyes shall no.
Okay.
You know, so we're gonna be delivered. We're gonna be delivered, Lord, of the elect. We're gonna be delivered out of Babylon destruction. We're gonna be part of that plague, which is that nuclear fire. All right, burn Babylon, burn, and which is gonna burn, but now the elect is gonna be protected. Right?
You want that out?
Yeah.
All right. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Who fought against Jerusalem? All these nations that has in captivity. All right, especially Esau. He been at war with us since Jacob and Esau. Right? A perpetual hatred.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Now, it said their flesh shall consume away, meaning your body is literally gonna like blast, like Tomb Raider. I'm sorry, Tomb Raider, Terminator 2, right? Judgment Day, when they had the scene where the new mom's saw the vision and she got blasted away. You know, that's that nuclear wind. Like we went to earlier, the brother brought out and the water brought out.
Oh yeah.
About the heat.
The hydrodynamic front.
Yeah. Everything becomes as hot as the missile. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna implode, man. You're gonna burst with that heat. Right? And then read the eyes again.
All right. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yeah.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Right, and that's twofold, because I already said the flesh, but now it's saying not saying your eyes, because your eyes is gonna, evaporate under the heat. But that's also going into your visions for this place. All right, or your aspirations or your dreams of this place, man. Okay, scriptures say those who look out the window shall be darkened. Meaning what? Everything you're gonna lose everything that you strive for, everything that you wanted to accomplish, you're gonna lose it. And you're gonna lose it even before America destroyed. America itself is gonna be destroyed in 1 hour.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right, and that's going into you know, the words, you know, the philosophies and whatnot, man. The blasphemy of this place, all right, it's gonna be consumed away, and the lies, all right, it's gonna be consumed away. So America's gonna be washed away. The ways of America gonna be washed away. The beliefs, everything about America is gonna be washed away, or blown away, I should say, blown away in that fire, which I could say washed away too, because the scriptures say it's gonna be like a lake of fire. You know, that was it, right?
Yeah.
Got them right?
My God,
Hey man, we can keep going. You know, we go all night. But Lord Willis is an edifying lesson, and you know, we want to say once again, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Ba'akadosh.
double honor to the apostles, the Elsewhere Millstone. That's how you push the active pushing this word, no city time, or let.
Shalom.